Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who saw the video for the automatic boot struts that I did a few weeks ago, I decided as they were so cool, I'd do the same for the bonnet. So in here I have the struts. I'm going to open the box. Oh, by the way, everyone says the boots are hard to close. I didn't think that was hard. But anyway, we're going to go up here and we're going to fit these. And I've got the necessary tools I think I'm going to need, which is a 12mm, a 10mm, and a trim remover. We got the instructions, and we have got these are ultra cool. By the way, if you like the way that the boot opened, if you check my other videos out, there's a link in the description as to where you can get those from. These ones here, as you can see, we've got the orange MG, and we've got some really cool carbon fiber bonnet struts. I've had a little look, got some instructions here. Some of the video we might whiz forward, as I need to work out and decipher what I've got to do. But from what I've seen on various videos, we have to remove these here and over here. And we've also got some bolts and bits and pieces, and they fit to these. So we're just going to basically have a little play. I think somewhere in here are the bolts. When it comes down to doing stuff like this, I'm a bit like flat pack furniture. I like to have everything sort of all organised and tidy, so I know where everything's got to go. So I'll tell you what we'll do first of all. We'll remove these bits of trim. They should be fairly simple to remove. Pop that one out. Pop that one out. And what we've got to do, they give you this kind of clever little device. So what we have to do is we have to feed it through this top hole here and marry it up to underneath there for the bolts in a moment. But I think I'll do those last, and I'll concentrate on these two here to start with. So let's see what we've got in here. I'll put them on the bubble wrap so they don't fall out everywhere. Put those over there. That should be nice and tidy. And we'll put these down here, and I presume we've got one for there, and these two. Right, so I'm going to crack on and get these done. Probably go high speed now, whilst I work out what's what and what bolts I need. Let's have a look. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be mounting these ones on this corner here. That goes onto there like so. Okay. And what you've also got to do, as we just cut it, is you have to be cut the video. You have to be very careful when you're putting this onto here, because what I did, like a fool, is I kind of was a bit blasé and it dropped and it went right down here. So it's taken us about 10 minutes to fish it out, and they're not magnetic, so it is a bit of a trick. So whatever you do when you're coming to fit these pieces, you need to be very, very careful that you don't drop it. Right, now comes the tricky part. So we've got to feed this up in here like that, bend this round a little bit, feed that into there. This just comes up here. Make sure we've got the washer on, and we've got to try and catch the bolt. And it's designed that when you've caught it like so, you just give this a quick pull and that part comes off and you're left with the part up here, which is what you want. Like that. Pull as well. And take it off. Okay, the next part is to get the struts fitted themselves. Take out these case. So again, this is all new to me, but what a lovely colour, matches really well. So what we've got to do, we've got these securely fastened. I've gone around all 4 of them, making sure that they're all as tight as they should be. And down on here, you just clip this part down like that. And just clip that into the ball joint like a bit of a clip in like that, and then move the safety clip down, and then this one up here, twist that around like that, and we just clip that in like that. That's the first one done. What you'll notice, don't try like me to try and take this off by hand because they're obviously under pressure. So get a pair of scissors and just slide along the scissor like so, and they shall open up. And then again, the same thing with this side. We just pull this down like that, put that into the clip like that, and then push that down to lock it securely into place. And then take this one here and clip that in like that. And then the last thing we need to do, well, no, look, we won't do that last. What we'll do is we'll move all this out the way because we're kind of done with all this now. And then before I move this off, I just want to check that they operate as they should. And the only final step now is to remove the bonnet stay. And again, you see, a lot of people might be wondering, why would you want to do this? That's the first comment I think people are going to have. But what I plan to do is, I've seen quite a few frunks. So basically you take this section off here and it's an actual box that fits in. They're called frunks. But once that's in there and you're moving stuff out, you haven't got this in the way. That's the main reason for fitting these. You can imagine how much room you're not going to have. You're going to have once this has been removed. So move that out the way. We don't need that. And there we have. Oh, I can't lie. It was a little bit fiddlier than what I first thought. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. It's just about to rain now, but we've just about done it. So I'm just going to open it up for demonstration purposes. And there we go. Now, what you've got to do is, when it gets to the bottom here, it's not actually quite precise the instructions aren't as precise as you'd want it to be. So what I originally did is I fitted this section this way round, and as soon as I closed it, these popped straight off. This is about the 20th time I've opened it now, and now everything seems absolutely perfect. Nothing's popping off. And I think that's ultra cool, especially when you get the frunk in. You can actually get into the boot, or into the bonnet, should I say, once this is out of the way, and you can move stuff around. So I think they're pretty cool. I think they look nice. I think specifically in the orange. I believe I'll put a link to the product in the comments and in the description. I believe you can get whichever colour your MG is, you can get the colour that suits. But I think you'll agree that they do look actually pretty cool. So there we are. That's another video. It's all done and dusted. And I tell you what, guys, I'll see you on the next one.